you remember, and you might still be out there hanging out, when you were at the club and they said it's the last call, last time to get a drink, last time to do whatever, last time to get the dance, last time to get that phone number, last time to do whatever you were doing that you had no business doing. And there it went out, the last call. Well, this morning I want to share with you a scripture that is really all about the last call. You know, I'm going to give you the text to talk in the takeaway. Here's the text. It's Mark 10:46 through 52. Mark 10:46 through 52. I'm going to read the whole thing because it's an excellent story. You got to get this story here. Here it is, and it says this. It says, then they came to Jericho as Jesus and his disciples together with a large crowd were leaving the city. A blind man, Bartimaeus, that is the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Now many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, but he shouted all the more loud, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus stopped and said, call him. Tell him to come over here. So they called to the blind man, cheer up, on your feet. He's calling you. The 50th verse is, throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. What do you want me to do? I want you to get that. Jesus asked him. The blind man said, Rabbi, I want to see. Go, said Jesus, your faith has healed you. Powerful story here. Powerful story. Now, here is the last call, because here is blind Bartimaeus, son of Timaeus. He's on the road to Jericho that goes up to Jerusalem. Now, as a result of this, he's sitting there. Jesus is literally on his way to be crucified in Jerusalem. It's blind Bartimaeus' last opportunity to be healed. It's the last call for him. And there's three things that you got to do that you might be able to understand what a last call means in your life. The first thing that you got to do is this. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. Look at verses 49 and 50. They came to him and said, he's calling you. He's calling you. Now they first want to act all crazy and said, look, you know what? Leave him alone. Don't bother Jesus. But he cried out even more. Why? Because he knows this is the last opportunity. There's something in his spirit that says, you know what? This is Jesus. I've heard about him and I'm going to lift my voice. So Jesus says, go get him. He jumps to his feet, grabs his coat, and he goes over. He was ready. You got to be ready, because you never know when it might be the last call. The second thing you got to do is this. Be specific. Be specific. Look at verse 51. Now, you got to know. Now, Jesus, why would you ask him, what does he want? The man is blind, Jesus. The man is blind. Why would you say then, what do you want from me? You are the Messiah. You're the healer. You're the Christ. You have the power to heal. Clearly, the man is blind. He wants to see. So why does Jesus ask him the obvious? It's like Captain Obvious, the commercial. He asked him because Jesus wants him to be specific. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was preparing this manna, I don't know who you are watching right now, or maybe watching later. But you're dealing with some debt. You're dealing with some stuff. And you need to be ready for somebody to take care of that debt. You have to be specific and you have to know what it is. What is the amount that God is about to take away? What is the specific thing that you're about to ask God for? This is how we do sometimes when it comes to God. We go, you ever been grocery shopping and you're hungry and you don't have a list and you come out with everything but what you went in there for? That's the way we go to God many times in prayer. We go all over the place. You have to be specific. Where's your list? Write down your list. And God, here are the things that I need from you. And here is the word that matches what I need from you. You got to be specific and you got to be ready. And here's the third thing. You got to be faithful. You got to be faithful. Verse 52 says this. Jesus responds, gives him what he asked for based on the fact of his faith. Jesus just doesn't say, here, go see. He says, by your faith, you can now see. You got to grab a hold of the fact that you can get what you need from God, but you got to have the commensurate faith, and it starts with the size of a mustard seed. And here we have blind Bartimaeus, Jesus, for the last time on the road to Jericho. He will never get this opportunity again. It's the last call. The last call. What is your takeaway this morning? I don't know who you are, but you need to grab a hold of this. You never know when it's your last opportunity to seize the moment. Seize the moment. Seize the moment. You may never get back in that boardroom. You may never get before your boss, supervisor again this year. You may never have the opportunity to speak up. You may never get that chance again. Seize the moment. It's your last call. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. I have more morning manna for you on tomorrow morning. Share the manna. God bless you.